Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. CEA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off from Jacksonville. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
And the gun is Purdy. He's got a man left. And he gets this down near the 30.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boys, I love that.
He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Purdy looking to throw. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Outside.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play good for 17 and a first down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. To the air on first down. Sanders. It's caught left side by Harris. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. He's got Harris. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Gets this one to Harris. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Taken in by Harris. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Catch made over the middle. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. From the red zone on first. And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Rolled the dice for more, and they're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it 2nd down, well inside field goal range. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jaguars headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And as it stands, he's in a spot to finish the regular season as the leader among quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Now the defense did half the work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on 2nd following the flag. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Coverage holds up, but he just had to get rid of it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
A gain of 26 yards.
Back to the well again. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They give it to him again. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes seems to be right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. He gets him 3. This brings up 2nd and goal. Sanders going to look to throw. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Jaguars nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Purdy. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A 6-yard loss. It's now 3rd.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He's in trouble. He gets brought down again. The Steelers calling their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Logan Cook on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break.
Get set, get set. Buddy team, watch out.
Purdy on first down. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The 20-yard line.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down.
53.
Now Purdy. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
On the play.
Get set, get
And
set.
the Jaguars first
Watch out.
down. First and 10 at the 40.
First down throw by Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Left side, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. Getting tempo with some hurry-up
A
offense.
7-yard pickup.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. It is Cup, left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
And the Steelers
On first down, here's Sanders. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
moves to second and 10.
Going again here, Sanders. Finds a seam down the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
A 39-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. On now is Cook to kick this away.
The Jaguars.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run. Last one got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Another carry for him. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Steelers have a 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Sanders now. Has him on the quick hitter. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's cut for the 1st. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
2nd down now, 7 to go. The throw now is Sanders. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Officer! 18!
Pretty throwing here on 1st. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out!
From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18!
And he put Felton in motion left. 1st down, Purdy to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Putting the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, Purdy. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
3rd and long, Purdy. falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Steelers with it to begin the 4th, and this game entering blowout territory. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Back at the 28-yard line.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to...
Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And they bring him down around the 34. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
Handoff now out of the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Gain 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Steelers moments away from celebrating their 14th win this season.
Come on. Hey.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep running away with this. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. There's a give inside to James. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Purdy to throw it. Finds him over the middle. Gets some space around midfield. 30 at the 20. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. Going after up and good from Bates. And the Jaguars get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Waiting for that signal, waiting. Oh, they've got it! The Jaguars recover! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. 3rd down now, Jaguars going nickel. Again, it's Bigsby. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really